Hi, welcome to lesson 2 of this 5-part video training series. In lesson 1, you learned how to make your slide deck more professional by adding slide numbers. In today's lesson, you're going to learn how to make your title slides look more awesome by leveraging the power of font combinations. First, let me take you to this site called noteandpoint.com. This is a site that gathers the best of PowerPoint presentations and keynote presentations on the internet. Now I want you to take a closer look at these various top presentations over the years. Do you notice something common across these various title slides? Yes, if you see the way the titles are written, they are never written with one font. They always use a combination of fonts to make an impact on the audience. In this you have two different fonts, in this you have two different fonts, here you have two different fonts, and as you can see here, in pretty much most of the presentations, the titles have two different fonts. And that is what we are going to learn today on how to make your title slides look more professional by doing this simple trick of using font combinations to create your title slides. Let me show you how it is done. This is a sample title slide which is created using one of the default design themes in PowerPoint. As you can observe, this is not a very exciting title slide. In general, I would advise that you don't use any of these default themes in PowerPoint because they are overused. Let me show you a simple way to make this title slide a lot more beautiful with a simple trick. Let me show you how you can make this boring looking title slide a lot more effective by combining two fonts. As you can see here, this title slide looks a lot more interesting than the previous one. We have not changed any of the content of this title slide. All we did is to change the fonts used. We have combined two different fonts and the title slide looks automatically better. Now if I have to add some graphic, this is how the title slide would look, and it looks very professional. I can even combine three different fonts like in this case. Once again, I have not changed any content of the title. All I did is to combine three different fonts and the title slide looks more professional. Now when I add a background to the title slide, the impact goes up even further, and if I add some graphic, this is how the title slide would look. As you can see, by just combining fonts, you can make your title slides look more professional. Let me show you how to do this in a step-by-step way. I'm going to work on this title. Instead of using the default layout here, I'm going to use a simple blank slide layout, and I'm going to use text boxes to write my title text. First, let me copy the text here by pressing Ctrl+C shortcut, and then by pasting the text here by pressing Ctrl+V shortcut. Now we have the text for the title. Let us also pick up the text for the name of the presenter, and let us keep this here somewhere on this side. Now the next thing I'm going to do is to break this into two lines. I'm going to have font combinations in a new line, so I have selected that text and I'm going to press Ctrl+X, and then I'm going to press Ctrl+V. Now the same line is now broken into two parts. Now I'm going to select both the lines. I'm going to increase the size significantly, and I'm going to use two different fonts to make this title a lot more impactful. First, I'm going to choose the first line and I'm going to replace this font with a more handwritten font. So I have selected this text, and let me go here and choose a more handwritten type of font. Maybe something like this would do good, and I'm going to increase the font size a bit more. Now to make this second line stand out, I'm going to choose a font which is totally in contrast with the first line. For this, let me select the text here, go to the fonts option and choose a much bolder font with all caps. Let us take this one called Babus. Now, let me increase the font size a bit more. And there it is. I have a new font combination. Now, let me take this and choose another font type, maybe something like ARG. And I'm going to keep it here. Maybe I can increase the font size a bit more. And that looks beautiful. Now all I need to do is to add some simple design elements like some straight lines to give a bit of character to this slide. And maybe I can pick up this logo here on this page and paste it here. Now I'm going to change the line color to gray and probably select everything and move them slightly up. And there it is. My title slide looks a lot more powerful than this dull and boring option. So it is as simple as that. The steps are, first you take the text, break them down into either 2 parts or 3 parts, and then choose 2 different fonts which are totally contrast in character to get this awesome impact. Now try this simple technique for your title slides and see the kind of impact it can generate. And one more thing, you might notice that these fonts are not part of the standard set of fonts available with PowerPoint software. I downloaded these special fonts from the net for free. You can go to Google and search for free fonts on the net. You can install them on your computer and you can make some awesome combinations. For paucity of time, I am not able to go deeper into subjects like what kind of fonts look good when combined, what kind of fonts should you actually download in the first place, how do you install those fonts on your computer, and what type of fonts look good on your title slides and what kind of fonts look good on your body content, etc. To help you get a much deeper understanding of the things you can do to make your PowerPoint slide deck more professional, we have put together a very useful training course called 36 Super Quick PowerPoint Hacks. These are 36 design hacks that you can apply to your slide deck, and each hack doesn't take more than 30 to 45 seconds to implement. And when you implement these hacks, your slide deck will go to a whole new level. I've included a link below this video to help you know more about that specific course. So if you want to know how to make your PowerPoint deck far more professional, you can always go to this course called 36 Super Quick PowerPoint Hacks in presentationprocess.com. That concludes our lesson 2. In tomorrow's lesson, you will learn how to combine pictures and text and make your slides look more professional. See you tomorrow.